Alright, so I am here on Senior Health Care Services or something of that nature, and then I've got these images here, and so then they show up at different sizes, and so I have a couple of options of how I can resolve that. One option of how to resolve that is to go and save the images in the proper size, and so then I can take the image that I have here, and I can go over to Downloads, and open it up, and I can crop it to whatever the right size is, and I can enter in the numbers there, and I can crop it, and it'll end up just right, and then they'll match. But and that's not a bad idea if you're controlling the website all the time. But the problem is, what if the person who is the client decides I want a different image? Is it reasonable to expect them to be able to go in and crop that image as it should be cropped? And the answer is probably not. So then we want to make it so that then we have a way to make it so that it's definite, so that it is going to be the right size for sure. So you have some options that are built in here already: home top, home bottom, sidebar. Let's make sure I'm in the right place here. I believe I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. And so then if I were to go in here, then right now it's set to full size, but I could make it home top, and then it makes it that exact size right there, right? And it crops out those other parts. And I'm not really wanting it to be quite as flat as that, though. And so then, do I have any other option that already works beforehand? Well, the dimensions are correct on large, but I think you'll find that there is no large there, because that one's not big enough. And it is big enough, though, ultimately for what we want it to do. And so then we have medium large. Do we have that one down here? We probably have medium large, don't we? Let's try medium large and see if it will work. Nope. Still doesn't match up right on the size. It doesn't crop that one out, huh? I did click save, I believe, on both of those. I'll click save again just to make sure. Yep, so that doesn't work. So we got medium large. That could work. Not too sure where that one's coming from right at the moment. But we have these different ones here: home top, home bottom. These are just things up here that are built in from the beginning, I suppose. And so what we need to be able to do is have one of these be the right size. And you can make it so that then they are changed within this to be the right size, and that's probably what I'm actually ultimately wanting to do. But another thing that can be done is we can make a brand new one, and it's simple enough. All you do is you just copy and paste it, and so then we put it in there, and we add in the right numbers, and everything's good. I suppose since this is supposed to be on the bottom, this is home dash bottom here, I suppose what I'll do actually is put it in here within that. And I'm thinking that I probably want it to be 640 by 500. I want it to be pretty squared. Now, so then refresh this, and then we get to this place, and then we say, well, we want it to be that, oh, wrong size. Well, I can put it on that, but it's still the wrong size. What's going on here? And then this was saved though, right? Yep, everything's saved. Home dash bottom. It's not doing it. We don't have that option. Well, we got to do this thing of regenerating the thumbnails. And so we search for this and pick whichever one feels fun. They're all going to do essentially the same thing. And then regen thumbnails here. And then we're going to click regenerate all thumbnails, which won't take long because we barely have any images on this site. Sometimes this will take a long while. Okay, so they're all regenerated now. Should have the right numbers associated with it now. And we got 640 by 500, just like we wanted. I'm going to click save again just to make sure. And 640 by 500, and we're going to click save again just to make sure. And now they line up perfectly, just like we want them to. And I think that's about what I'm wanting on the size on this. Now this whole thing is a little bit heavy on the imagery, but we need to be heavy on the imagery because we lack content. So that's okay. And we'll keep doing some other styling here. This is text here. I like that font. I think it's going to work well for this site. We'll keep working on everything else up here. But now we've got those guys in there at the right size. Everything is hunky-dory, just like we wanted it to be.